Ah, sure colder today. Hey. Good. Ew, COVID boy.
Coughing for, I'm like, you got COVID? No.
Sure he does.
My wife and daughter with shirts with a running nose. Yeah. Just like last time.
Chili. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, 4:45.
Oh, that's what it already gave you too.
What's happening here?
Goddamn thing.
You don't have anything for you got?
Okay, no, okay, yeah, those two are new. That one, yeah, I got both.
Okay, this one here.
The new one?
Yeah, that's right. That would be a loser again, but only two of them.
Yeah.
Thanks. Morning, Larry.
How's it going?
Good. Where's Rickifer? Oh, he's picking someone up. God bless him. He's the real hero.
Yeah. And Murray had to go to
No joke?
kind
Cougar blues.
fucking neighbors were up all night.
Video him. Video him, and then give me the video. I'll post it.
I'll try.
It'll get.
Go up and down the hall. They kick the doors. First it's him.
Yeah, video it.
Because she won't let him in.
I'll
Then
post
it's
it.
her.
Good Lord.
Then you hear little knocks. I don't know why she calls me mom. She's like, she's knocking. I'm like, nope. Knock, knock. Nope. We've called the police. So I called the police, which was a big ring. And a woman called up, are they still dating and that? You know, the police are there. And I said, yes, they are.
Nah.
Yeah, so anyway, I went downstairs there at the end this time because usually they come this way, and the guy goes down the back way. Yeah, it's murder.
Next time they should have someone waiting at the back.
I guess they separated them because she's with the guy across the.
She's already moved on.
And he's down there. Oh, Oh no, they're like, she's always like, oh, we fight like that, you know,
It's normal. No, it isn't.
like married couple.
That's not how married couples are.
Oh, the other day she had her kid behind her and she's walking down the hall going, oh, all this stuff because I do cocaine.
And she thinks nothing's wrong with that. The way she says that, like everyone should just be on board with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just coke. Well done. That's all right.
Kid will go to school. Well, don't worry. My mom will come. She's just doing cocaine.
Good Lord. That's terrible.
She's teaching that kid. Oh my God, she's doing that kid. She's growing up like the mother and father. I don't want to call children's age.
Yeah.
You know, like she is eating. But she's up all night with her mother. 2:30 in the morning, they're coming down the ramp from whatever they were doing in the truck.
Jesus.
She got to go to school in the morning.
That's terrible.
I don't know where she was last night.
What's sad is that these kids, they know it's not normal because they see their other kids' parents not acting like that. They see all of their other friends not acting, you know? They've got parents that don't act like that. So they know that their parents are fucked. Low class breeds low class.
Yeah. She's gotten so skinny. She's like, she was bending over and her backbone was just totally sticking out.
Oh, yeah?
She got this great big thing on her face. It's a birthmark, but it's sticking right out. When you look at her, you can't help but look at that, right? And you try not to.
And that only makes it worse. Like they have Austin Powers, where he's talking about the guy's mole.
Yeah.
It just makes it worse.
Holy moly!
Oh. It did. It's like -1 this morning. I'm surprised Dawn didn't go with them too.
Well, there's no pheromone in there. We're running out of pheromone. Murray's like, where you going? He's on the phone. What are you looking at? What are you talking about? Like, holy Murray, you are fucking
Murray's not letting that go. He knows a good catch when he sees one. Oh well. What two grown men do in the privacy of the park at night is up to them. Where do they go?
Yeah, but all the time Murray's like, you can't come, Don. I know. And then he's like, we're gonna go to McDonald's, but you can't come, Don. I said, yeah, I know, because it's just gotta be you and Rick, right? He never says anything.
All done? It's cold. So he went to pick Brandon up?
No, I drove it.
Chad to work.
3, and I went for a smoke.
Yeah, got home around 11 last night.
After you
Nice.
smoked a lot?
Not too bad last night.
Okay. I was gonna say, you're trying to.
I got a patch on.
Oh,
Step one thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I change it around supper time every day.
Uh-huh. Good.
It's harder than I thought, but it does take the edge off too. I know it doesn't really bother me so much. I keep, like, when I want to lay one, I talk myself out of it, kind of like this.
Yeah. Where did he go? That's nice. Why is it going through? Trying to get another order from Florida, a firm, and something else, and they all shot me down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why all of them did, but. Friday is what? Friday we get a trillion, right?
Yep.
A 68-year-old Utah woman had a leg amputated after being attacked by her son's pit bulls.
Christ.
And the cops came and had to kill them. Adult male, 5 dog and female dogs, and 5 puppies. All were pit bulls. And they went mad and killed the lady, tried to kill the lady.
Wow.
Yeah. I say good on her. I'm glad. That'll teach her. What happened to her? It's not the breed, it's the owners, right?
Yeah.
So then too bad. She made the choice and the pit bull. That's what I don't get, you know. Oh no, pit bulls are great dogs. They're awesome dogs. And then their baby gets their face mauled off and then they're all I don't understand how it happened.
One in Toronto, I was in the paper a couple years ago. They had the pit bull for 5 years. The baby, the little
Yeah,
girl
yeah,
would
no
play
problem.
on it, sit on it. No, they don't know. They get toothaches, they get headaches,
Go mad.
and all of a
They
sudden,
just go mad.
I think it's 250 stitches in this little girl's face.
Yeah. And they say, well, no, it's not the dog's fault. Yeah, it is. It is the dog's fault.
We had a bull on the farm.
Pit bull, yeah.
You know, you had to respect him.
Yeah.
When he got 5 years old, he would turn on you. 5 years. Something goes wrong in 5 years. As he was out there, we were at the Royal Winter Fair. He driving down the fence post there with a sledgehammer,
Mhm.
the fence. He looked at bull. He always did that, eh? And shake his head and snort. You know, he had 2 rings in his nose, and he pulled them both out. And he was always with the cattle. And he comes charging. He got him on the ground and left him for dead.
Wow.
When
That's
we come home from the
crazy.
Royal Winter Fair, he's laying like this here. He would have, was putting a thing on the hay wagon and it fell off on me there. That was his story because they would have grabbed that bull, he would have been gone.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
wanted to keep the bull until, he kept that bull until we had another bull ready to look after the cows.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And people bring the rest of the cows down too, eh?
Good Lord.
You know, and he still took a chance with us kids. My brother and I out there, you know, we could have got attacked too.
Wow.
He would always snort his head and paw the ground, eh?
Yeah. Crazy.
And he wouldn't tell us what happened. He said, boys, be careful of a bull. Be careful of a bull. Let's see what's going on. Across the hills, into the valleys. What's a good spot?
Johnny's somebody else's seat.
Huh?
Somebody else's seats is better.
This is a good spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up in here, up in this area.
This is a good spot for somebody else's seat.
Someone else.
Yeah. Time to head for the hills.
I'm gonna take Chad.
I think she went to work.
It's my house to work.
Mm-hmm. Chad's the man of the house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he always seems to be a level-headed.
I was gonna
Guy?
say he's kind of one of the most normal ones that does come around.
Uh-oh, the other guy's yelling back at us.
Don farted again.
Hmm.
What's that?
Don farted.
Don farted.
Teresa caught him.
He farted again, didn't he? He farted again.
Does it smell like fart?
No. Poor little guy.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It'll be ready well, as soon as
No
I
problem.
sell the diamond paintings, that's what they are.
Nice. It'll probably be Tuesday. Hey, you gotta do me a favor. If you see what's his name, Laszlo here
Yeah.
in the mornings before I get here, let him know my money's in. It's in the bank. You've seen it. It's the second it's out, he's gonna get
I
it.
won't see him till Saturday.
That'll be good. That'll be good. Just as long as he knows that it's coming. I think I'm gonna give him a few hundred extra just for the weight. Like it's ridiculous. I feel bad.
Not as rich as you used to be. Or lucky or whatever. You know, when he was winning all the tickets and he buys the tickets like $20.
Yeah, you got to play big to win big, though, right? You got to play big to win big, though. If you don't buy the $100 tickets, you never win.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine buying a $100 ticket.
That's crazy, I know. I think I bought once. I bought a $50 one. One of the $50 ones. I didn't win nothing, but
I remember that. It was
remember?
here.
Yeah.
I won 60 on the $20 That's about the highlight of my gambling experience.
I'm too afraid.
I won 100.
I'm too afraid. Even if I have spare money, I don't want to spend $20 on a ticket.
The funny thing about that is I didn't even fucking buy the ticket. It was given to me as a Christmas gift.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't buy the tickets.
I had the pool tickets.
What?
You know, the pool ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I bought 2 more pool tickets and then I won another one. And then my friend with me and they were like, oh yeah, he's like, waitress, we won $100. It's my fucking money.
Son of a bitch. This stuff's called Mach 1. It's from Fraser Valley.
Oh, the gay Asian, or not Asian, the gay black people or whatever you call them. They must have broke up. One guy's really sad and he can go along now.
Oh, yeah.
Second time, yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna say, where's your money? Where's your special friend? Basically, special friend and the third guy.
Kirkland was yelling. I don't know what he was yelling. He was upset about something. Wow, nice taste.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah. There's some that they
Wait till your face.
very smooth.
Yeah.
What does Viola mean?
Uh,
No, not Viola.
why? What does that
What
mean?
does Malala mean?
It's Sanskrit.
Malala is a Pakistani female education activist. Grief-stricken. There was a letter started with a Malala. I imagine most of the languages with L's.
Oh, I know
When
why.
the guy talks, it's all.
I know why he went with what's his name? He didn't want Chad being alone with him because he knows all about Chad. That's why. I'm gonna go ride Chad to work. No, you ain't. I'm coming with you. He said.
Halloween, he spent $400 on an outfit. I said, an outfit? Where did you go? Nowhere. And he get makeup, and he get some primer, and some cover-up. He says,
Oh wow.
I bought sparkly eyeshadow, and I took lots of pictures of myself.
I'm good, buddy.
One time, he shows me his picture, and I goes, what do you think? And I'm like,
You got no pants on.
no, what is it? And he goes, it's my crotch. Does it look like a girl's?
Oh, he
See, like,
he tucked it.
He
Oh,
tucked it in so much that
good
it
Lord.
looked like then he took a picture of it.
Good Lord.
Oh, goodness.
Well, whatever makes him happy, right? I guess.
So what does your girlfriend think of that?
I gotta blow my nose. Blow my nose.
Mary's in a, Mary's too old, like something happens to him, he's just too old to work.
Too old for what?
To work with that guy,
Oh.
cementing and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And he keeps thinking that the other guy with the blue car, the skinny guy, is gonna come by sometime and pick him up for work. No, he's not. It's best off to go to Mexico. There's a girl in Mexico that wants him to go there.
A rich Canadian.
Actually, rich Mexico. It's supposedly like, if you have a lot of money in Mexico, you're rich. That's what I heard. No matter what I tried everything to get my cat interested in something else. Well, I was trying to do the dream catcher. She just wanted what I had, and that's it. I put string over here. No,
Nothing, huh?
I did everything. This time, every time she jumped up, I picked her up and put her down and said no.
She wants you to hold her?
Huh?
She wants you to hold her all the time?
No, she wants to play with what I'm doing.
Oh, what you doing?
Yeah, she keeps ripping my dream catchers apart.
Must be a lady cat.
Yes.
Wants her own way.
It's
Yeah, they-
frustrating.
Yeah.
I was reading about other cats that do that too.
I start the comedian says you have a dog and you come home, he's all jumping, you're home, you're home, you're home. You have a cat, the cat walks around like it pays the mortgage, like feed me, service me, you know.
Walks in front of you,
Yeah. Like they own the house.
goes in and out like this when you're trying to walk somewhere and you trip.
The dog has no sense of time. You could go out and then you forgot something in 10 seconds, you're in the house. It's like you just come back. You're back, you're back. Oh, no. It's funny how you get it.
You know.
I love cats, though. I've had cats since I was a little boy. When my daughter come to visit, she had a dog, big dogs. Cost her $300 for the place to watch her babysit her dog. It was more than the plane fare from Halifax to here. That'll be the day I'm gonna have to pay $300 or something. You get a cat, you put enough kitty litter and food, you can go away for a week. A dog, you can't go away for a day. This is gonna shit in your whole house. You gotta take them out. And like
Unless you train them to shit in the toilet.
that'd be all right.
Yeah, we once had a dog that pooed in the toilet.
That's smart.
We didn't train it.
I think that
It came like
I
that.
can do that, yeah.
And then I had a Rottweiler that pooed everywhere but outside.
One of the clues in here, the nut that Scrat chased in the Ice Age film. The nut that Scrat chased in the Ice Age film.
That was a funny
Acorn?
movie. We have that at
Acorn,
home.
yeah.
We have-
Acorn.
my boy had that. We have that at home. Then there's Ice Age 2.
I like that little squirrel.
That is cute.
It was funny, yeah. They make these cartoons for one of the adults, not just for kids anymore. I love Toy Story, the first one. I love it. Because all the toys in there is what I
Toy
grew up
Story.
in.
Oh,
Slinky
that's what
and
Rick
stuff
likes
and the Army
too.
guys. It's everything I grew,
So if one of those Toy Story characters died, Andy wouldn't know and he'd be playing with a corpse,
Yeah. You can play with the toys.
Okay.
right? If Bo Peep died, Andy wouldn't know. He'd be playing with a corpse. It'd be a corpse with all them other toys.
I like it. I like the first one. Andy.
Did you guys see that meme on Facebook the other day? It's thank you to the grocer who's protecting me from. Thanks for protecting me against the grocer because it's got that plastic shield in it. She's touching every bit of food that you're going by because she's scanning it on the grocery thing anyway. So thanks for protecting me from the woman who's touching every single piece of item that I'm taking home. Right? At the grocery store. It's ridiculous. Those plexiglass things to protect you from the... She's touching everything that you're taking home anyway. And then on the bottom it was, this period shall be known as the dumb ages.
I never thought of that.
I know, neither did I until I saw this meme. That's absolutely right. What good are these things when this lady's scanning everything that you're...
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous if you're thinking it the other way. Well, it's to protect the cashier from the... Well, the cashier's just touching everything that the person's touched anyway to put it in their cart. So they're going to get
What
it
about
anyway.
the person that picks up something, I don't like it, and put it back.
Oh.
Right? When they've got pandemic, then the next person grabs that thing.
You don't get sick.
Can't win.
No, well, even if you can, well, I mean, Just kind of makes all this a bit silly. Locked down.
Well, I got a 10 o'clock appointment for my shop.
Look at this. She's only got one model face. That's the only face she knows. See, it's
It's
the same.
exactly the same.
It's the exact same, right? It should be a different look because she's in a different pose, different clothes. But no, so you can tell she's a one-hit wonder. That's her only look. The duck look.
I saw an interview. I don't like rap. I don't even consider that music. It's a piece of shit.
Mhm.
They interviewed this rap guy, and they said, "How do you feel about your audience is 99% 11 years old?" He says, "You want to look at my bank book?"
Yeah, they
That's
don't
all he
care.
said.
Yeah. There's YouTubers like Mr. Beast and stuff. Their audience are like 14-year-olds. Like, how does a 40-year-old man constantly put out products that are
Kids.
kid-oriented? I don't
Like
get
you
that.
said, you want to see my bank book? That's all he said.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that. Like, even if I realized that my audience
out
was
the
kids because I'm doing
kids
stupid things or I'm doing stunts or whatever, well, I don't know.
But you're not.
No. I couldn't imagine.
You have to keep those little buggers busy.
Yeah. I wonder what got Kirkland all upset today. He was over there yelling and shouting. He's usually pretty quiet. Never like that.
I don't know.
Hope he's all
I
right.
wonder. I don't think.
You know, he's the one with the tires on his cart
Oh,
that
the
are
one that's all
wonky. Yeah.
screwed up?
What I suggested to him was for his tires, other ones, fill it with expanding foam. Fill it with expanding foam and then just cut the excess that's coming out of the
It's
holes.
going to blow and then harden.
And it'll harden, and then he
seal.
doesn't have to worry about losing his
That's
tires.
a pretty good idea, you know?
Yep, that's what I'd do on something like that, because it's not like a car that he's running 2,000 pounds on it.
Yeah, that's
Right?
something,
It's
eh?
a cart.
2,000 pounds.
And that would work.
Yeah, that's what I told him, but I don't think he got it. I don't think it, because I was saying it, and you could see
I
he was
never
listening
thought
and
of it.
hearing me, but I could see in his eyes, I don't think he was getting,
That's a pretty good idea, isn't
yeah, I
it?
don't think he was getting it.
But that's got to be a bugger to pull with one all screwed up.
With one screwed up, yeah, fill it with spray foam, harden it up.
Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? I got to remember that.
Just one can would do.
Yeah. Wait for a little bit till seeds hardened up. And it it would even have a little bit of
I
give
saw
to
a
it.
guy actually on YouTube do that with a real life car. And what he did was he took a drill this big and he put holes in the sidewalls, even spaced all around. He had it jacked up so it wasn't on the ground, right? And then he just went,
Holy
and sure enough, it filled the whole car. It came out of these holes, and then he just used an X-Acto knife and trimmed off all these little snakes that were coming out, and it drove. Like, I mean, it did crunch a little down, right? A little down because it was compacting all the foam as it dried foam, but it worked. It worked. I wouldn't like drive on the highway for hundreds of miles on there.
shit. No.
But for something like a little cart like that,
I
or a
know.
scooter, you've seen people with scooter carts with shitty wheels do the same thing. Just
That
put,
would work perfectly.
fill it
well.
with foam, and you never have to worry about running over nails,
No.
or you never have to worry about popping your tire again.
I remember the first time I used it, I was in the basement. And I didn't know I put too much. It must have blew up like because I didn't know it swells
It
that big.
swells up that
So
much,
I went,
yeah.
Okay.
I did the same thing.
What the shit?
Yeah, and then when I tried to wipe it, it got on my hands and everywhere, and it shit does not come off. It stays.
I should have read
It
the
stays
thing,
on
you know.
forever.
Because
Yeah,
it comes out and holy shit, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
What a waste! I thought I wasted a whole thing. I thought, well, that was dumb. But it's good stuff.
I think what happened with me was I panicked because I filled it, and then it was just like you. I didn't realize that it fills
you
up
put
so
more?
much, so I put it in. I filled it while it was still liquidy, and then it started, and I panicked, and I was trying to cut it off as it was
Oh.
coming out, but it's all wet and still foamy, and it just stuck to everywhere. It was everywhere. It took me like 3 days to get it off my hands. That stuff sticks. And the clothes I was wearing, I had to throw them out. You can't wash that shit out of
No,
clothes.
no. You ever get that, because I like it, LePage's Quick Glue? You don't do this because you're going to be stuck.
Yeah. I actually.
Salt, I read. Salt, I read the other day, just to get that off, salt. You put salt on and do this. And
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
and it
know
works
that.
because you get that on there, I'm using an SOS pad, nothing's working.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden, I seen how do you get that off? On YouTube, it's just salt.
That's
So
amazing.
I sprinkle salt, it comes right off.
Yeah,
Holy
I guess it takes the liquid out of the.
And it's gritty.
Yeah, that's smart.
But even an SOS pad wouldn't get that over the holler. Thing.
They want to use SOS pads for
Yeah, that would just take the skin off too.
What do we use SOS pads for? You got a pot that's you left on a little too long, you can't get the shit off.
Yeah. I hate leaving them on my sink because then I forget about them and then 2 days later there's a little pile of rust. It turns to rust.
'Cause I never had in my life without SOS pads in the house.
never liked them.
I don't like when you're scraping that sound, the metal on metal. That's what I don't like. If my pots get too hard or fucked up on, like, you do a roast, I'll just throw it out. I know that's terrible, but I don't got time or effort to waste scraping that shit off. I'd rather buy a $3 pan and just get a new one. What I've learned to do, my wife taught me this. Tammy says, why don't you just buy those aluminum fillers? They're liners. So we now have one pan, and I just line it every time we cook something, and I just throw the liner out.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Like tinfoil?
Yeah, well, it's sort of like a tinfoil. You know those foil pots you can get roasting pans and stuff? Those aren't actually roasting pans, those are liners. Those go in a roasting pan so you don't have to fucking clean
Yeah,
your
I
roasting
get those.
pan. You cook in there and then you throw the liner out. You don't keep
didn't know
that.
that.
No, neither did I. I thought you
Neither
keep
did
the
I.
foil
I thought you
pan.
used that to cook
But
turkey and-
my friend said, fuck no, they're like $3. Throw it out.
You go to
Yeah.
a dollar store and they're lined up.
And buy stacks of them for $5. Yeah, throw it out. Fuck it.
I never knew that.
Now I do the same with aluminum foil on my cookie sheets now. So when I cook or bake something, fucking cleaning,
One
I'll
thing
just
too-
do it on there and throw the liner out.
I put the aluminum foil.
You can do that for everything. Lasagna, you can do it for anything. Anything that's sticky, mac and cheese, fucking bake it in foil and then scoop it and just throw the liner
I
out.
still, like if you're gonna do fish or sticks or something in the oven.
I love
still
fish
spray-
sticks.
I still sprayed, I put the aluminum foil, but I still spray with that non-sticking.
When I was a kid, fish sticks was our third favorite thing. Like if we weren't gonna have lasagna and we weren't gonna have spaghetti, we'll go for fish sticks or pork chops.
Kraft macaroni and cheese. That's so cool.
Fish sticks.
Macaroni.
I haven't had fish sticks in so long. I'm gonna get some fish sticks. I remember we used to get the Highliner. My mom would get the Highliner
Highliner.
blue packs, and there'd be a ton of them in there, and we'd fill up the cookie tray. And then the big deal would be in 15 minutes, we'd run over and we'd flip them all over, each of them. She'd let us flip over all the fish sticks.
What a time before the microwave come in years ago, how helpful it is today.
Well, me and my sister would actually like help make dinner when we'd have a chance, right? Nowadays, towards the later things, it was a lot was microwave dinners and shit like
But
that.
they're pretty good, you know. Those
And we
mic-
slowly start
there's
stopping
one there,
cooking.
It's big, it's got potatoes,
First time they came out with
corn,
dinner, that tasted
potatoes,
shit.
corn,
Yeah,
meat.
the Hungry Man dinners are
That's
good
the
too.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I find they don't give you enough, so whenever I do, I'll buy two. So then I just transfer everything over, and then one is double, and then I cook
Well, when I
that.
watch Bobby, I give him one every Friday at noon. They're easy for me. I just throw it in the oven.
Yeah, yeah.
That and the donut, and you had enough.
The first time I had one of those, I forgot you take the dessert out. I didn't realize
I
that.
take it
So all
out,
I had
too.
was a big puddle of melted chocolate in the one thing.
Before I put it in the microwave, I take that out and put it in a container, but I use that. Boy, back then, like 40 years ago, the TV dinners, what a junk they were. That's all we had back then.
Mhm.
There wasn't even a microwave back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just so primitive. They're pretty good meals today.
You're just lucky.
Good for the working person who's in a hurry.
My buddy gave me an old microwave that you could put metal in.
Cool.
Yeah, it was called a convection something
Yeah,
microwave,
no kidding.
and you could actually put metal in it. I couldn't
I
believe
know,
it.
because it'll go.
Yeah, otherwise it will spark. And this one you could put in metal. It was weird. But it was old. It was old. Yeah, it was like this general. I have no doubt it was probably putting out nasty shit that
When
we
I did
shouldn't be
that
near.
once years ago, I luckily didn't blow the machine. I put stuff in the dish and it was chrome all around. I didn't know.
Oh, the liner, the little accent.
To
It's
look
like an
nice.
accent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I hear bang, boom. What the hell is that?
That
Oh shit!
I've done the same thing. It was with a plate, but it was a fancy plate with like gilt inlay or something. But it wasn't fully gold. It was gold and lead or
Yeah,
whatever.
it
There's
looks
other
like
metals in it. And so when I plugged it, it did the sparking and the enamel on it cracked. And
Now I got a plastic plate with the sides on it.
yeah, Tupperware is pretty good for that.
Yeah, Tupperware.
Find Tupperware.
But I'll never forget
You can
that.
freeze it. You can heat it.
At my wife's store, this lady across the street, the owner used to let her use the microwave. And she didn't know, and she put, my wife sent me the picture. She put 12 eggs in the microwave and was looking in the store. It blew it apart.
Wow.
It blew the microwave apart. It went boom, was it too many eggs?
Yeah.
And there was, my wife sent me the picture, there was egg on the ceiling in the store.
Wow.
The microwave was shot, the door was off, blew the door off.
Gone. Wow.
Because she used to come and only put 1 or 2 eggs, and he let her.
Yeah.
And then she put in a dozen, and was looking around and forgot. And had it set too high, and
Wow.
what a mess. You have to buy a new microwave. Told her you can't do that no more. I learned my lesson about putting liquid stuff on, putting the paper towel and stuff on. And it goes all inside the microwave, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just goes looking, holy shit, it's all inside.
I remember. When you were young, did you ever get zapped by a TV?
Yes.
I got zapped by a TV. There was no fucking. It wasn't plugged in or nothing. And I had no idea about capacitors and shit. And we were fucking around with it, and we kicked it down this thing, and I guess it hit something as it was rolling, because it went boom, and the fucking big zap. Fucking scared the hell out of us. And my buddy said, "You're lucky you weren't touching it. You could have killed yourself. You could have got zapped."
My son is in electronics, and then I checked. I put the TV outside, the old one. He says, you can get electrocuted bad. There's just something in it
Yeah.
that even if it's unplugged
Capacitors.
outside on the lawn, ready for the garbage.
Yeah. You touch it wrong, or you puncture it, or.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. My dad told me all about it after.
I
He
didn't
said
know
it's
about that.
capacitors. It's
Yeah,
those
they're
little
in-
round things. And they store up energy unless they're released. They'll release over time, right? In
Yeah.
dumps and stuff. But if you find one just at the side of the road and you don't know, and the TV just got thrown out, you could still die.
You like when from the rug, and then you touch the TV screen?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they do that nowadays.
They won't do it.
No.
It's the old TVs.
It's all plastic
Yeah,
nowadays.
it's old TV. But I remember.
I remember the older ones. When you just turned it off, you could run your hand across the screen and you'd still see all the static, because it stored all the electrons or whatever the hell. And you could run your hand across the dark screen and it would show all these little sparkles. It's probably the
I
radiation.
remember back they had tubes, big tubes. We used to have to go to Jerry's place if the TV was working. And they had a tube tester there.
My buddy has a radio that has those.
Yeah.
A radio
Yeah,
that
radio.
has those.
Yeah.
But one's missing and he can't replace it. They haven't
You
made
don't know
them in
which
like
one it is.
50
You have
years.
to take all the tubes out. They're big.
Yeah.
Take them to where Jerry's had it and plug it in. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's the one that's no good.
Where's Rick?
Yeah, him and Murray.
You should call Rick Chad's work, see if Chad showed up.
I got Murray.
Chad's
Murray.
late. Rick's not there. They're coming back,
They're all over at Chad's.
doing stuff, all oiled up.
I got Murray's gym clothes in there.
Gym clothes in where?
In my car, because I drive, I go that way.
We'll have to check if their clothes are all ruffled up when they come back. Murray's shirt's untucked. Rick's hair's all mussed up. Bit of Chad's clothes in the back seat still.
Hickey on his neck.
Rick's got his shirt pulled up. What's on your neck, Rick? Nothing. I got myself shaving.
I remember my first wife, I come in from.
Murray looks all sad because
Oh,
they made
yeah.
him hold the camera.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He didn't even get to do it. They made him hold the camera.
That's funny.
You're filming, Murray.
That needs its payment.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Wednesday today.
Pretty quiet over there.
Just the wheels on. That seems to be working. It's taking the edge off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually.
One of those
The worst part of that,
patches.
the worst part of quitting is when everyone else gets up to go out and have a smoke, right? So you go out and hang out with them, right? But then
I
you're
had
not
quit a few times in
smoking.
the past, and there was one time I had quit, and it was like 3.5 months I had not smoked a single cigarette. I was walking down the street and I found a full pack
Oh,
laying on the
Christ.
ground.
Yeah.
Tell them
I
we're
didn't
ready to
open
go.
them, I didn't smoke
We're
any.
ready to
I
go.
actually
Hell on them.
You can get to that point where
I
people
know.
are smoking around.
That's
it doesn't
good,
even bother
yeah.
you. But it takes a while to get to that point.
That's awesome.
And I try to time myself. and see
I don't
if
think I'd have
works.
that self-control. Even if I didn't smoke, I'd probably start just because I found a fact. It would be a shame to waste it.
Why I got started again was my friend took me to the bank, or no, he had to go to the bank, and he went into the bank, and I'm sitting in his car waiting for him, and he had his cigarettes in his console. I had smoked for about 4 months, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just
Holy,
take one.
did you see
I
the
took
friggin'
two, and I'll
truck
smoke
move
these
when
two later.
Murray got
That
out?
day I had to get another pack. It's just-
I remember when I was a teenager, all my friends, the
That's what happened.
Old Port cigarillos,
Did the
smelled,
truck
they
ever
smelled
move
like
when you
fucking
got it?
wine. That's what they used to smoke, my friends. They thought they were cool. They're 15 years old smoking Old Port cigarillos. I'll never forget that.
Rick's done good. It's like half a year now. How long's it been now? Half a year?
We're
For
just
not
ready to
smoking?
go. What the hell now?
I had one of those.
We're ready to go, everybody.
Oh, well, that's too fucking bad.
Yeah,
Did you watch your
Over half a
horses?
year.
Did you watch your horses?
that's pretty good.
24 horses.
Did you what?
There was a horse
see
race
your
in
neck, Rick.
Australia.
Oh.
Did you?
Was that?
I said, let's see your neck. See if there's any hickeys.
Yeah, where's the
Make sure
hickey?
Chad didn't molest
Use
you.
the-
Oh,
Well, you got the gambling bug in again or what?
no, I always watch the
Did you
race.
guess-
I don't have to bet.
Did you put down what you thought maybe would win?
No.
Oh, you weren't playing
Too
that?
many horses, I don't know 24 horses.
Was the pack
anything
really
can
something though when they run
Yeah.
around, I bet you?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you redo your research on the animals, right? You don't just
Yeah,
pick
but
it
I
because
have a
its name's
form.
I'm a winner,
You need to
right?
buy a form.
Well, that's a nice way to put it, guys, right? Research.
Yeah, you do your research on
They-
the animal you don't just bet on it because its name's I'm a winner.
My uncle would
Right.
stay up all night with the
Well, that
racing
one looks
form.
like a winner. Let's bet on that one.
It's a mutter. You mean he's good in the ring.
The father was a mother.
The father was a mutter.
Yeah.
The son was a mutter. Yeah, my uncle stayed all night at the form and not win nothing.
Right. You'd spend all night, right?
Studying the racing form and not win nothing.
Yeah, but it was fun trying.
You guys want to go smoke one?
You want to smoke one? I still got a cold. I shouldn't.
COVID.
Good excuse.
No, I got a flu.
Don't you mean COVID?
COVID.
Did you and Jeff
COVID
go for
boy.
a smoke after?
Hey,
Did you take him home or did you stop for a joint?
we had a joint up waiting for. There we go.
A truck come and blocked us in. What does ROYGBIV mean? That's the initials for something. That got anything to do with that gay stuff?
Don't look at me.
I know, but I'm telling you.
I never was good at initials. What they stand for. So
It could
many.
be anything.
It's called acronyms.
Yeah.
I've never been good at acronyms.
North of I.
Or antonyms.
Do you know what home is? That's
Home?
an acronym. Home. HOME.
And George Carlin, I watched
Carlin?
yesterday, he says,
Homes.
what is this
I mean
pre-board?
homes. I should mean
Eh?
homes.
Yeah.
What is this
Huron?
pre-board?
Yeah.
You get on before you get
Ontario.
on? That's funny.
Michigan, Erie, Superior. That's for the 5 Great Lakes. It's called homes.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know what it was till somebody fucking pointed it out to me. I said,
I
what
thought
the,
I knew
what the
everything.
fuck is homes? They say, you don't know what that is? I said, no.
Well, do we care?
As if we all
Who does
what
know?
that-
Hey?
That's something we use in everyday language, right?
Come on, Murray. Let's go smoke this joint.
Don't you know what that means?
I'll take one more, please.
Yeah, so.
Then when he talks to Sandy, he throws all the big words at him, try and mix them up.
Well, it's one thing to be able to recite those big words, Don. It's another to understand them,
There's another thing.
right?
Or spell them. Some big words I can't even say, but we're going.
I wouldn't even try.
All 5-10 letter words and like that. Everything's big. Very, very big.
Trying to show what they got.
I don't have any smokes though. I only have one.
John's got one over there,
Thank you. Come on, Pam, let's do this. This joint won't smoke itself. Oh, I love the feeling of a fresh coffee.
Alright, that sun's gonna pop out, I'm hoping.
Yeah, any second now.
Is it gonna be warm today?
Well, we'll get
Or
ready.
warmer?
I'm not sure, I didn't pay attention to the forecast.
I think I heard 5.
5 degrees?
5 about, yeah. So it's not gonna get super warm.
Actually, a little warmer now than it was a little earlier. So
Oh, yeah.
it's died down, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice on some mornings when it's dark, it's not too bad, and then it starts to get daylight, it gets
Drops.
colder?
Just a few degrees,
Yeah,
but
not
noticeable.
much.
It's noticeable, yeah.
Exactly. That's weird. I wonder
There's
why
a
that is.
theory about that. I think it's something to do with the air getting trapped during the night, and then in the summer, in the morning, the cooler air moves in. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Not sure, but I know there is a science behind it.
Science for what?
The way, you know how in the morning sometimes once it starts getting light, it drops down cooler
Yeah.
by a couple
Oh,
degrees.
yeah.
There's a reason why it does that. No, I'm not sure why or what the name of it.
I'm sorry, did you just...
Golfy gets it. Herpes.
You going to Mexico this year?
I'm gonna say. I'm nervous about what I said. I'm fucking move out, don't worry about the consequences later when I come back. What's that old expression? It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask permission.
Yeah.
Because if you ask permission, they'll say no, but if you just go ahead and do it,
Then you just gotta...
then
All you got to do is be sorry
now it's
after.
done,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not... This thing was smoking in my head. I don't want to talk myself. I really
I always find it amazing that they build those flatbed trucks with the curve, with the idea that once the weight comes down, it flattens it out. That's amazing, eh? When you see one of the empty ones and they're driving around with that little curve, it's very noticeable, and you realize, wow, they must put a lot of weight on that. Less drag.
That's enough for me, boy.
But you didn't have a cigarette.
I'll be out for one.
Murray and the mighty cigarette snatch.
Doing one anymore?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say he never buys any cigarettes because he does. Like John.
Oh yeah, I'll give you like a loonie or a toonie for a cigarette. No, you go for another couple bucks, you get all back. Oh, don't tell me that, he says.
No, I think that's his way of not smoking, eh?
Yeah,
Just don't buy it.
I get that.
Yeah. I did that for a little while, but I realized it was just ridiculous. I'm buying a smoke for $1, right? In theory, it's good, but after a day of, and you're out $10, that's like, fuck.
For 10 cigarettes.
Yeah, that's just not worth it. It doesn't make you want to not quit. Ugh. Huh.
Maybe they're hoping another person will come along.
Right? So this big pile of poo that I videoed the other day, it's still there, except now somebody stepped in it. So it's 2 days later, this big pile of poo is at the corner of, someone's obviously stepped in it and it's all squished around and it's just, yeah, it's just horrible. So I'm going to do another video today where I go take a bucket and wash it all into the gutter. Because right now it's on the sidewalk and nobody's done anything. It's 2 days and obviously...
Everybody's
I
gonna
can't
step
believe how
on it.
often that happens too. When I was working on the streets, like cleaning up the garbage stuff, I came across that a lot of times. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't just a log. It was half diarrhea. So it was just this big pile of shit. It was horrible. Sat there for 2 days, and then obviously someone's fucking... And it was probably a crackhead from the night, middle of the night. All high on the nod.
Or like Roxanne,
Yeah.
she has to clean stuff.
Yeah.
She's there with her little foot cleaning it up.
Oh, God. Smearing it around.
You ever see those videos? I think it was titled Instant Karma, and they have all these little clips of stuff, and they show this idiot in a fucking elevator, and he thought it'd be funny to piss all over the elevator, so he's pissing all over the numbers where you hit your floors. Well, they all start fucking flashing, and the elevator stops.
He gets caught. That's funny.
The other one, this guy, I guess he had a problem with the owner of some store. He walked up to the store, he pulled his pants down, this is the middle of the night, pulls his pants down and he shits right there while he goes to pull his pants up and he slipped in his own shit. I'm sitting there and killing myself. I'm like, what's good on you fucking number?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Wow.
Remember the shit guy?
Hmm.
That used to come here, the old guy? That crap on me.
Yeah, I don't know what possesses someone to do that kind of stuff.
No, it's-
Smearing it all over the bathroom and shit. I've seen that.
Not my type of thing.
I seen that once. I went into a garage bathroom and it was like that, and I just stopped and turned around. I could wait. It's funny though. You notice nobody ever abuses porta potties like that. I've never been in a porta potty that's been all shitty and fucked up.
Look at that. Wasn't there a story about a guy in a porta potty?
No, that was at Holy Trinity. They were smoking meth in a porta potty that was out there, and it was so bad. The church put a sign up: "Please don't smoke drugs in our porta potty." Yeah,
Oh my God.
like who fucking thinks a porta potty is the right place to go in hot box, right? Like I'm sure there's other places you can. Are you telling me that's the only place?
That'd be a good hot box, actually.
Oh God, no.
As long as it's doesn't smell like shit, right? Little spot there.
No, porta potties always smell
From
nasty.
my kids smoking fucking dope.
Ha.
I'd open up my door and I'd go, where are you guys? They come out of the bathroom. Whoosh. Fire alarm goes off. And the fire alarm that went off was in the hallway. People were like looking at it, and I'm like trying to clear this big thing of dope.
Yes, it is.
Are you all done?
Bet you couldn't do that again.
Probably not. Oh, sorry.
It's good.
You all done?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you guys coming in? All right. go.
Yeah.
You have to behave it. Cause you live outside most of the time when you're here, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. Winter's coming. Wait till the snow and the ice comes, you'll
Well, I won't
see.
be sitting out there with the snow and ice out there. Maybe for quick smoking more, unless I have quick smoking. But I'm wearing a patch right now. I started it
Let's go in the washroom.
What number?
number one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you've been smoking for many years, right?
yeah.
Should ask about doing the number one plus half of the number three. Make
Same
it,
time.
make it
28 milligrams?
28 plus half, yeah, half of 7. And that worked for me because I tried the patch so many times where I wanted one in the morning, one in the evening. But doing it different this time really made a difference. Do an extra. Instead of the strongest, do even more.
I see.
Because he said, yeah, some people do it that way. So I says, well, why haven't I been doing it that way? Because it's not working. And it did work.
And now it's okay?
Yeah, I did the strongest plus half of the weakest. Then I went to the strongest. Then the second strongest to the, like, I brought it down slowly, not
Oh, I see.
big. And it worked.
It's the strong, is there something above strongest?
The what?
Higher than strongest? Like really?
No, that's what
high?
he's saying though. So number one's the strongest and it's
Oh, I
not
see.
enough. So he's taking a number one
One and
and the
makes
number
it
three
three
and
half.
cutting the number three in half. And so I'm doing one and a
I
half.
see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
smart.
I understand.
And it works. It really does.
Now, what if you take, just double up the one? Gonna be
That'd be too much.
too much?
Yeah.
Unless you're like a chain smoker.
I see. Okay.
Pressure won't get you smoking again. No, you can't just think you quit.
What's that?
Like pressure or stress.
Yeah.
Or something. You can't think you're in like Flint, eh?
Yeah.
Remember that? In like Flint?
I thought it was
Charles-
Flynn.
Yeah.
Flynn.
James Colburn.
In like Flynn.
In like
Flint.
Errol
With a
Flynn.
T.
No, it was Errol
No,
Flynn.
there was
In
a
like
movie.
Flint, it was
In like
James
Flint.
Colburn.
He was
I
like
thought
a
it was
James Bond.
okay. All
James
right.
He was
Colburn
a
was the
James
actor.
Bond.
Yeah.
I always thought it was in like Flynn.
That was
Like Errol Flynn.
What was his name? Lee.
James
Lee
Colburn was the
Colburn,
actor. James
is that
Colburn,
who-
yeah.
James. Who was it?
James Colburn.
He's hiring some secretary or whoever she was, and to hire her, she's got to pass his inspection. So he says to her, "Okay, put your hands behind your head. Now go to the wall. See what touches first."
You wonder, eh?
That's
That's how he
awesome.
hires the women.
That's awesome. That wouldn't fly today, but that is
No.
awesome.
What a pig.
Steady, Rick. Your feminism showing.
He knows all the tricks.
Well, no, he's got a household of women to appease. Those dirty pigs, men, right? So, he knows
They
what
gotta
he
be
knows
used to
what
him
side
by
of
now,
his.
though.
He knows what side of the bread his butters. It's buttered
You
on.
gotta be used to him now.
Well, of course he's a pig, honey. He's dirty, bad. He's a man,
Yeah.
right?
Leave us.
Did you see in the, you might have read it, I think it was yesterday, yeah, it was in the paper. Some guy shot a teacher 4 times because he didn't put his son on the starting lineup.
Christ.
There was one similar to that. It was a mother, and it was because they took her kid's cell phone away
Jeez.
during the day, like, and she went all
But
fucking mad.
The old man fucking shot the teacher 4 times. How can you fucking
That's
be
a
so,
dangerous
how can
job.
how can you be so fucking fucked up?
Dangerous
That's lack
job
of
being a
self-control.
teacher.
Today, Jesus, Murphy.
He's got a lifetime of poor decisions, right?
Oh,
Look at his
oh.
record. He's got a lifetime of
Now we
making
know why we don't have guns, eh?
loss of self-control.
Too many people ego tripping and stuff with guns. They go to a bar, have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're even bigger.
Look at down in Tennessee, and there, my cousin lives there. It's legal to carry a gun now. You can walk right in any store. You don't even need a license. He says a guy walk in your house at night to rob you and you kill him. You don't even go to jail. You don't even get arrested. They pull the body out. Yeah.
Next.
It's a cowboy days. But I'm back there again. Guys have their shotguns back in the car. They drive around town. Yeah. One truck driver.
Well, there's a lot less. Like, think of this. Texas has one of the is one of the most gun-ready places ever,
yeah.
but they have the lowest murder rate in the country. Did you know that? Texas, lowest murder rate in the country.
Well,
didn't know that.
everybody's armed.
Because everybody's armed, and you fuck around and you'll find out, right?
No road rage.
The only people that die in an open gun society are idiots. The people that either A, like we were saying, ego crazy that
Yeah,
can't
that-
control themselves and they eventually meet someone faster, but, right? The only people that die are idiots in that kind of society.
When I worked at Atlas, a truck driver come in from Texas or Tennessee, and he had a gun. My phone he was bringing a load, and he says, "What are you doing? Hide that gun. What are you doing with that load?" He says, "You know what we do at night? This is exactly what the truck driver. We go out at night and we see any of these niggers on the thing, and we shoot them. We play target practice. If we see them walking in the field or something, we go out at night and we play target practice on them."
Wow.
Isn't that awful?
They could shooting at birds, eh?
Yeah. That's awful.
To be fair, they're probably getting them back here and there
I wouldn't
too.
doubt it.
Yeah. If they know they're...
There's a new show on TV. Well, I shouldn't say it's new.
Well, the
But,
writer's strike is
it's
still on,
called,
so you're not gonna be too much
It's
news.
called Neighborhood Wars or something. But the one yesterday, somebody, these 3 black guys were going to. We got them on camera. They were going to steal these dogs, and they did whatever they did. And the way they run, and the lady whose house they're robbing, she comes out and she's got one of these guns. She's spraying bullets everywhere. This is what it's like.
Jesus.
It's like a machine gun. She's.
You know, they try to outlaw guns.
That would be a deterrent,
Somebody wants to
wouldn't it?
kill somebody, you could use a knife or a club. They can outlaw the guns all they want. If somebody wants to do you in, they're going to find other ways.
Well, no, that's not. Well, that's part of it. Well, the trouble is that your average criminal is not going to a store to buy a gun. I'm buying it off the scumbag down the road, out of his
Street.
garage,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not,
what
there's no
it is.
waiting periods
No,
for me.
no
I can go
license
buy a
and-
gun like that.
And pass the test. And
Yeah,
over
there's
here.
none of that. But they think that because rules and regulations only work for honest people,
Yeah.
right? Just like locks. Locks only keep out honest people. Criminals will always find a way to break in,
Always.
right? Locks
You know
are
how
only
to
meant
do
for honest people.
cars.
They're not meant for
Take a
criminals.
break in the car, I don't care what security.
Same
system
thing with
you got
that.
in the car.
Keys, key fobs, alarm systems, they're all for honest people. Criminals can always steal your car.
Last week, there was a reporter, and he took from Channel 5 or something. He says, "I'm going to show you how easy to steal a car." He says, "I got this thing. It's $35. Let me look at it." He said, "No." He said,
Oh.
"Let's go to a parking lot.
He's
Pick out a
talk-
car." That one. He went. The door opened and started it.
It's
He
called
says-
the Flipper Zero. I've seen those.
He says, "Let me look at that thing." She says, "No, I can't show it to you." He was a cop. And he says, "That's how easy it is." That's it. Or by the windshield wiper, where it goes in, he's got this thing, he drops it in there, he comes back later, the guy can't see it, and it picks up the thing on that little code, and he's got your code. He just drops that little square thing in that little section by your windshield where it goes in, and he comes back later in the day, and he's got all the thing on it. So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, if you
He
drive-
sounds more like a criminal than a cop.
Yeah.
If you drive,
Yeah.
if you drive the cars that are most wanted by people, the insurance, I'm sure, has gone up since then, eh?
Well, my wife's Honda's one of the big ones they're stealing.
Has the insurance
Honda
gone up?
CRV, yeah.
Oh, the CRV,
The
yes.
Honda CRV was the one that most popular being stolen.
Yes. I know about that.
Why? They look terrible.
I know.
We'd want to
They're
ride
in
around in a
demand. They're
Honda
demand
CRV.
For some reason.
And
Uh,
they're in Egypt. The cop on television says, they steal your car. It's not here. It's
I'd
gone.
be ashamed to admit I've stole a
It's in
CRV.
Geez, mine
All
was
my friends are stealing
okay.
BMWs
Cadillac
and Lexuses
or
and
BMW
Caddies.
or-
What did you get? Oh, I got a Honda CRV. Get out of here.
kind of thief for you.
I'd be embarrassed, yeah.
Easy to get rid of, and more people can afford to buy one. Than
Yeah, but when you pull up to the stolen car ring and everyone's riding in Escalades and whatnot, what are you going to tool up in your CRX with the window down looking cool? No.
well, they're not cheap, are they?
They're sure cheaper than Escalades and BMWs and Lexuses.
Not much.
Honda CRV? 40,000.
No.
What is?
Honda
More.
CRVs?
That's what mine cost, and that was a few years ago. And mine's not.
Are we talking about the same cars? Hondas, the little wee
Yeah.
tiny Hondas that look like
What's a
doorstops?
Honda CRV worth?
Like my wife's, it's just like that. They look just like they all look alike.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You got to look at the back to see what the hell the
They're
car
in
is.
demand for some reason.
Look it on it.
Yeah. Remember in the 80s, they were like little doorstops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What they
CRVs,
call all
yeah.
this Since then, Dwayne.
Oh my goodness, eh? Maybe I'll go steal a CRV.
I'm going to buy a hot car if I'm a bad guy. I want
We'll
a
go
fucking
cruising.
Beautiful car.
Where are you going?
We got to get the car first.
No, we're in Scotland.
Can I steal smoke off you? Do you have smokes?
Oh, it's the flow.
Before my dad died, he died when he was 93, but him and his girlfriend took their CRV Honda to the dealer because they were thinking of buying a new car before they died. They
Give you
wanted
one of these.
their last new car. So they took, and the guy wanted that car real bad, the Honda CRV, because
did
it's
it?
very in demand. Anyways, the guy says, well, take this for a spin and see what you think. So they took one out. They come back and they, no, we don't like it. It's too much stuff on it. They said, well, take this one.
I'll
for
give
the
one to
weekend
Murray.
and tell me what you think of it. So they took it for the weekend. Come back Monday and they said, no, we don't like it. Too much like an airplane. It's too many gadgets. They said, well, you got to buy it now. You took it away from that lot. He said, are you serious? He said, yeah, I'm serious.
No way, boy.
So they knew he was going to die soon.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get it last.
Yeah,
Isn't
deal.
that sick?
So
But
that-
he was
so-
nice all the way along until the end. He showed his true colors. Eh?
And you make the guy buy it?
He was trying to make my dad.
Buy the thing, because you had it for the weekend.
Take it for the weekend, see what you think of it, and bring it back and let me know.
No, you gotta buy it.
So your
oh,
dad
well,
didn't
you
like,
took
so he
it.
didn't like either one of them. So
He's
what's
trying to get him to take something so he can have his Honda CRV.
He's
Wanted
trying to
it
talk
so
him into
bad.
it. But he must have done that to other people too.
Oh, yeah.
That sells.
Probably,
so
but-
when you, what's your old man think of that?
Oh, my dad was a quick deal.
Screw that.
Yeah, geez, I'm like a king.
Rick's dad got taken.
It's not fucking pathetic what the fucking likes of people are going through.
Now's not too bad. It's got to be what, 2 degrees now?
At least it's the wind's died down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what was making it
Not much, mind you, but enough. I still feel a little bit on my back, but not like a really strong breeze. Earlier it was a little bit more.
Oh, I didn't brush my hair before I left. You could see where I was laying on my pillow, eh? My friend gave me these shoes. I've never had shoes like this. They're, I don't know what it is, but underneath here is, you know where your foot arches? These shoes actually have a built-in fucking arch in there. So every walk you do, it's almost like it's just a tiny bit spring-loaded. I've never had a pair like this. It's incredible. It's like walking on little clouds. Yeah,
There's a guy at the gym, a black guy.
the closest I've got is insoles.
And he fucking does running. He's fuck, this guy was quick. Maybe he's got one of those.
Something like that. It just gives you that little bit extra. I find when I'm walking, I walk with a little bit of a bounce.
When he walks back, he has this little fucking gait there. It must be the shoes.
Must be something in the shoes, yeah. And another good thing I like about them, I always, because I have wide feet, I always split my shoes right here. And these ones are actually reinforced right where they split. So they're really, I lucked out with these.
You see any new Taffer movies?
No, there seem to be all the. I think I might have seen them all. I still watch them, rewatch them once in a while. They're funny. Some of the stuff he says.
Those that I like, I watch again, but
Actually, my dad, he got me this. Calls me up and goes, "I got you something. I'm bringing it over right now." And he comes over and it's this little wireless. No, I'm sorry, not wireless. It's an antenna, and you put it. It's got like a metal base magnet on it. You put it on something metal. And you run the cable into your TV, and it's like an antenna. You get, I end up getting like 23 channels.
Extra.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
no, I mean, I got it Cogeco in my bedroom, but in the living room, I got just a DVD player hooked up to this TV. Well, now I got these channels all of a sudden.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
it actually works really well. You should see how clear the picture is. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it, actually.
have you heard of Pat? He does it, but he doesn't think I can handle it. And he's probably right. But he gets his TV shows off the computer.
Oh, yeah.
A fire stick?
I don't know. They come, and they're all these fucking. If you don't care what you're watching, you just, you know. And it's all part of it. It was great. It's all part of the internet.
I just checked out a site not too long ago called Tubi, T-U-B-I, and it's all,
My buddy has that.
all free movies.
Yeah.
Anything you could think of. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any movies on it yet. I just kind of went and checked it out. And I might subscribe and get on, like, or create an account or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy was showing me that too. It's
Pretty neat, eh?
There's some movies that are actually still in theaters that were on there.
Exactly.
I don't know how they do that.
Just go to that website on your computer. tubi.com. www.tubi.com.
We're gonna do this gold one.
I don't know. Suffer through it for 5 minutes or whatever, however long it is.
I should have thought more gold. I'm gonna suffer through it.
Gloves.
Everybody ready to go?
No rush. Is there such a thing as
Yes, there is.
oat milk? I don't fucking have a look at it and laugh at it so you're dumb.
Put your bike away for the winter?
What's that?
You put your bicycle away for the winter?
It's getting there, yeah. Yeah, I just haven't been very motivated to get out and bike around. I'm finding I'm a lot more dealing with my wife
No.
now, yeah.
Uh,
Just simply because she still hasn't got new medication
I
coming
see.
in. And We found out that it might be psychosomatic. It's in her head. A lot of it. The two kinds of MS there are is one where you get a little better and then you relapse, and the medicine that she was taking is for that,
I
to
see.
prevent the relapses. What she has is this kind of MS that's just steady degeneration.
Getting worse and
Not
worse.
yeah, not, and so even if we get her back on this Vampira, it's not the right medicine for the MS she has anyway. So that's what I mean about it's in her head.
Is she all right, like now when she's alone?
Yeah. But
She has a cell phone or no?
no. But there's internet there, and I have
So
a
when's
friend
this
there.
race coming up?
Oh, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
I just noticed it flicking through. I've noticed it.
Did you bet on it? No?
No.
That's it.
No.
So next year she could be a little worse than this year.
24
Yeah.
horses.
Until
It's a
we have a doctor being referred to her right now. We're
I'm
just
sure
waiting for that
Pat
phone
wants to
call.
know.
And then once we go
You think?
get her up to
I don't know. If he knew
Hamilton
it was
for an
on.
MRI, they can get a better idea of what she has. And then we can get some proper medicine for her right now. Yeah, but right now it's just we were in between doctors. Remember I was telling you about that? And she got cut off, and we still haven't even got that. But the new doctor we just got her a new doctor. She was the doctor that told us that it's probably a placebo. This Vampira that she was on, it doesn't really do anything because it's not for that kind of MS. So.
That's given out a lot of placebos. People don't know.
Yeah.
We used to
But
get-
it was working. I mean, in the sense that she was a lot more mobile than she is now, when she's completely off it.
We used to do that to my grandma.
Yeah.
And she was getting a placebo, but she actually believed it was working.
Well, no, it's a power of the mind, right? And the mind is really
And she
something.
felt better.
Yeah.
So she was on this placebo for years, and phony pills, but the person thinks they're getting real medication.
And it's like sugar
So
pills
they-
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it
And
works.
And it tricks your mind, so you believe it's working.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's worked on grandma for years and years. Yeah. I was like, I'd work at Atlas when I went there. A lot of the men I knew were insured, and they send you to compensation board and a doctor pain management. They try and say that hurts. They don't want you to take medicine. You got.
Oh, he got his tire
take-
fixed. Look, he's got a tire fixed. It's not
Did he
wobbling. Look, he's got a brand new tire on it.
Oh,
New white one.
finally.
Look at that. He said he had a spare. I didn't believe him. Fucked if he didn't. He has an actual
Well,
spare
he
tire.
must have.
Where do you
just
suppose he
got it,
took
'cause He
that?
didn't have it the other day. So,
No, he got it fixed like today.
You
That's,
know, somebody went and bought him one of them.
Imagine.
Don't you think?
no, because he was saying the other week he had one because we were all commenting
Oh,
on
well,
it,
why wouldn't you
and he said,
change
"I
it?"
have a spare. I have a spare." He says, "I just haven't put it on." So
When
he
you
just.
think of someone like him, you think of him with his wagon, pulling his wagon.
Jesus.
That's like
I'd
he's
want-
with him all the time.
I want to get a new
So
tire.
if
as
It's
quick
like
as
a
I
turtle,
could.
bringing his home with him.
That's all he's got. He's a wagon full of stuff.
Yeah, and the cold weather's coming.
Well, the coat looks a little warm. Windproof, anyways.
I know, but Jesus, listen.
I
don't know
feel
if
I feel better already for
I
it.
don't know
Don't
if I
you?
want to sleep under
No,
a
they're
bridge.
letting them bring it in there. Aren't they gonna say something to him? A whole wagon full of stuff in the.
Sleep under a bridge in January, huh?
Fuck, you wake up, you're all stiff. Even in summer when you're camping,
It's
you
cold.
wake up and you're all stiff. Can you imagine winter?
You know, it's even worse waking up and going, oh, fuck, another day of this. Fuck.
Well, how many deaths every year
Oh,
in
Just like
Toronto?
every day.
The guy's frozen on the street every year.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I mean, if this guy was able to follow the rules of the house, or follow the rules
Yes.
away,
He did
or
it
you know,
You
have
think
the
he made his
self-control
own
to.
bed,
He
eh?
did, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
Not
of course,
always,
of
but
course they
a lot
do.
of times.
We've all been there, and we've all figured out a way to get out of there, right?
Sometimes
Except
it's a
some
mental
people.
thing.
Fair
Mental
enough, but it's
depression.
still his own doing. There's tons of people with mental problems, Rick, that take their medication and they live normal lives.
Oh,
He
it's not-
chooses not to
some
take his
people like
medication,
that,
and he
live like
chooses
that.
not to do that, and that's why he can't follow the rules. Right?
Well, they had an program where the vets, Vietnam vets, young homeless, and they don't want to go for help. They don't understand the street. The one guy says, we got the home, and every night you can go in this place in Toronto. He says, I can't, because if I go in there, I got to leave my shoes on, because I'll wake up in the morning and they'll be stolen. He says, I'd rather sleep outside, and I'm safer outside. They got places for these people, but they're scared in there for some reason.
There's one guy begging for money. He had a sign that he's a vet, but he wasn't. And they found out he wasn't. Oh, they greened him up
Jesus, I know.
using that.
Like in the summer, every day they got those guys, the kids are at Walmart entrance standing there. I'm hungry. You got any donation?
The funniest thing I ever seen. We were coming back from work. We were pulling off the Glendale interchange, and we watched shift change. These two bums.
Yeah.
This one guy, he had his cart and a sign, and he literally grabs his cart. This other bum come across and come over, and he takes his cart. He gives the guy his sign, and takes his cart, and he fucks off. And the other guy takes his place and says, so it was either A, shift change, or B, they worked out an arrangement where I get the morning cruise and you
they
get
had
the
a guy,
evening.
they
So
were
they were sharing the
teenagers.
cars, eh?
They had a girl and his boyfriend. They were doing a Walmart entrance.
But it looked
She'd
like
be
a
over there
shift
eating a
change.
hamburger, and then he'd be out there, and then
They'd
you come out
switch.
of hamburger, he's over there, and she's with the sign.
Oh, it could be legit.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. And, I feel guilty because is he honest, or is he's just doing it so he got a nice place to stay?
Well, the worst is they caught this one person. It was in one of the bigger cities. I can't remember what city, but they caught this guy. And after his day of panhandling, he takes his gear, and the guy was suspicious about it. So they watched him. They had a feeling about this guy for a while. So they watched him, and he packs his gear up. He walks about 4 or 5 blocks away. They trailed him, walks 4 or 5 blocks away, and then he gets into a fucking, it was like a SUV, like it was a big fucking $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 car, and he drives off, and then they followed him, and he goes to a nice suburb, and he pulled into a nice cookie cutter house, and he was fine. And this guy was fucking out panhandling, because he makes $300-400 a day. Just standing there with his little
Did I
sign.
tell you about the
we're
guy,
better than
the
working.
blind guy that I ever told in Buffalo? We're walking down the street, and he's got the cup with the pencils, the white cane, he's sitting on a towel on Main Street, Buffalo. Oh, my friend went, we're about 17, 18, we give him a donation. We walked down, 4 hours later we come back, he's still there. Oh, son of a poor guy. Just as we got up, this big caddy pulled up, the most beautiful blonde come out. He gets up, takes his glasses off, winks at us, and gets behind the little guy's away.
What a kick in the teeth.
I said, son of a bitch. And he was there all day.
See?
Big Cadillac, and he gets his blanket, gets his
Incredible.
pencils, and he winks at us because he recognizes from.
And piles in. Oh,
I said,
Lord.
son of a
Well,
bitch.
there was somebody that made the paper here quite a while ago.
I'll never forget that.
Oh, they're waiting
She
for you.
had a.
I'll never forget that.
She had
Are
a
you
nice
heading?
car,
Yes, I will get a ride.
condominiums and everything.
Yeah, they followed him back.
See you tomorrow, Pam.
Nothing's gonna beat the blind guy though. That was a classic. I don't care. The blind guy, that was a classic. Beautiful, beautiful. Broad, big caddy. Is it open?
No. There it is.
Wait a minute. What's in here? I almost shit my pants when I see that. Winking at us.
You
know.
must have. You had to have laughed.
Well, I said to Dwayne, don't ever tell any of our friends about this.
We got taken.
Hey, this is quick. We're about 17, we're over there, and the guy came up, he says, you want any rats? I said,
What do you want?
want any hookers?
Oh, yeah.
We're only kids. In Buffalo, the barn. I said, yeah. He says, see the old door across the big high rise? Meet me in the, it will drive me there. No, meet me. We go there, and he says, okay, what kind you want? We got all kinds, black, Chinese, white. And we're giggling, you know. He took young kids. He says, okay, how much money? I didn't have any money. Wayne paid, I think it was $30 for him and me. He says, "Oh, they're sharp. You gotta watch them, women. Let me hold your watches and rings for you, and I'll give it back to you."
Oh no.
Now he says, 6th floor, room 20. We're giggling, we knock on the door. This fucking guy answered the door about 6'3", welcome, what the fuck you want? We go downstairs, his name was Roscoe. This was 1963, and I remember his name, Roscoe. Roscoe's gone. He's got our rings, our money.
Oh,
Wayne,
you
I says,
guys.
Again,
Don't tell anybody.
don't tell me. Two young, and this guy probably went back to his friend and said,
I got
two Canadian
Two
kids.
suckers
stupid.
today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, let me hold your watches ring. They're sharp, while you're, don't, oh, Jesus.
I'll meet you back down here. And you thought what a great guy.
Roscoe.
What a great
So
guy.
listen, this begs the question. So when you went downstairs and Roscoe was gone, were you surprised?
I was surprised. We're up there giggling on the elevator to go to the 6th floor, like, we're gonna get fucked. Wonder what she looks like. And this guy come at the door. He looked like Hulk Hogan. Wait, just woke him up. What the fuck these guys want?
Those guys would have laughed over that story for fucking years.
We went back for a fucking month, every Friday and Saturday to that bar to see if we can get Roscoe, and we never did see him. I said, Wayne, we get him, we're gonna pick the shit out of him, take him out down Main Street, Buffalo, take his clothes off, strip him completely naked, and push him out the fucking door. So we went back for a month looking for Roscoe. We never did find him.
Well, he probably knew enough to stay away.
Yeah. You don't pull that on people and expect to get away with
Yeah,
it.
he probably stayed away for 2 or 3 months.
It's not enough the money, but let me hold any rings. They're sharp, You're not paying attention, don't click your rings. Luckily, it was a $15 Timex watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
You make me feel better, Don.
That's when my daughter says, Dad, you could write a book from good experiences. I said, I guess, but I don't want to write a book. You and your mother don't want to know what I did back then.
You know, a friend of mine, you couldn't find a nicer guy, Brian McMillan. I was never at his place, and I know Kelly lived downstairs, but anyway, they knew what Brian was like, and they were good friends with him too, so they come home and fucking made up this story that somebody got busted for something and they need a lawyer, and fucking Brian fucking out the door fucking to go help the guy, and Brian's going up the fucking door, and they all fucking jump out and fucking say, Mac, where you going? And then he knew he'd been had. Oh fuck, they laughed for fucking years over that one. Fuck.
Yeah.
But he was such a nice guy, you know what I mean?
Between the blind guy and the fucking pimp there, that was some experience for a young 17-year-old fucking green kids from Welland. Oh, he must have told his friends, got a lot.
Oh fuck.
He'd say, you wouldn't believe what I.
But keep in mind, those scams have been going on for generations, right? Your dad probably has a tale something similar to that,
I bet you. Yeah,
right?
Sure.
We were told to go to the barn down on Old Man McPherson's and blah blah blah. And when we got there, McPherson was there and no daughter. See you guys. Wow, that's some funny stories. Well, thanks for hanging out today, guys. I really appreciate it. That was Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday today. Tuesday Coffee Club. Once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.